Hi there, I'm Lou.
I'm John.
This is our video series on frequently asked questions that we come across on our website, Bottled Up, which is for people living with a problem drinker. Another really frequently asked question is, how do I know my husband or my wife or my partner is a problem drinker?
This is another very good and very common question. I think one of the problems is that very often the partner is, the non-drinking partner or the non-problematic drinking partner tends to be looking for proof, so that they can turn around and they can say, you see, you are a problem drinker, and that way maybe the drinker will start to change. But perhaps that's not really the way to look at it. It's, the thing is, maybe he doesn't believe he's got a problem, but maybe the thing is that you have got a problem. By that, what I mean is that he is causing a problem in your life with his drinking. And maybe that's the way to start and look at it. Maybe he's causing a problem in terms of safety. Perhaps they might be violent when they're drinking, or they might be driving a car when they're drinking, or they might be operating machinery, or there might be many things that they do. Cooking, for a start, cooking and alcohol don't tend to go together too well. It might be interfering with your health, it might be interfering with your social life, it might be interfering with your relationship. And then if that's the case, then you have a problem. Both of you have a problem, because it's not just his problem. It's, I say his because it tends to be mostly males. I'm not saying that females can't have a drinking problem as well. But it's not just his problem, it's both of your problem. Because if you are a partnership, then the drinking is interfering with that relationship. And I think that's the way to look at the drink problem, rather than has he got a drink problem, it's have we got a drink problem. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does. That's a good way of putting it, really. Just want to say that in this decade we are noticing that a lot more women are actually drinking more. This seems to be more evident that women are catching up with men in the kind of the problem drinking state. So we often say he, but we are talking about he or she all the time that we answer these videos. So to really summarise this then, if you're having a problem with your partner's drinking, then you definitely have a problem. The person observing is likely to notice the problem a little bit earlier than the person who's actually got the problem. I think we all have a little bit of leeway. We expect maybe our partners to get a bit drunk on high days and holidays, and we tend to wink at that because a lot of people do it. It's when you're beginning to think, no, this is too frequent, this is upsetting me too often, this isn't every now and then, this is becoming repetitive, there seems to be a pattern in this, then I think we're saying that we're probably getting to the point where there's some sort of dependency in the drink situation.
It's because of this that we created this idea of share, which is a way of starting to look at alcohol problems, looking at how it is actually affecting your life and giving you a way of assessing that problem. But a way of assessing the problem which is about, as I said, how it affects your life rather than how much the person is actually drinking. And it's easier to start and talk about the problems if you look at, as I say, what is actually happening, rather than, as I say, how much the person is actually drinking, and whether they're an alcoholic or not an alcoholic, because these are arguments that are very difficult to sustain.
And it may be good to finish up with just what SHARE is an acronym for what?
SHARE is an acronym for your safety, your health, your ambitions, your relationship and your environment.
Okay. Find out more on Bottled Up.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.